I didn't get it. Less than a minute on the warm-up clock, so if you are joining us live, we've got about a minute to settle in. Filming from the corner of the rink here. So you're going to be up close and personal with these boys for a little bit. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's 15 minutes. I hope it makes. Hopefully. All right, we're about to get underway here. Second game of tournament weekend out here in Minnesota. Do you want to run the camera? That'd be amazing. All right. It's tag team. Yeah. You can see it if it turns. Yeah, I was moving it because of the black. That was like the cleanest glass. All right, Hawks are underway here. We are going to start with Tyler, Christian, and Trace up front. Good forward pressure by the Hawks. Crawford shot in, goes just wide. Kept in by Larry. Hawks battling in the near corner. Sent back. Oh, it was a pass back to the defense, but they weren't ready for it. Branson's going to field that. Crawford picks it up. Crawford's going to move it all the way forward. Thought that hit our kid, but refs say icing. Wholesale change for the Hawks. We're going to go Ilya and Rhett in the back. We're going to see Kellen and Bryden up front with Zach. Puck bouncing around on the far side of the net there. Tampa Bay in control of it. Pops over their stick. Kellen Jantz on the run. Kellen with great speed there. Good forecheck. Gets it into the near corner. Still battling hard. Able to get it behind. Tries to swing it around to the front. Puck pops out. Jantz on it again. Shot towards the net. comes back. Rhett's going to play that to the corner. Picked up behind by Bryden. Bryden to Ilya. Ilya shot towards the center. Tennyson's popped out on the ice. He's going to battle in the near corner with Zach. Tampa able to clear it, but they are going to get it too far. Icing is going to send it right back to where it was. Cole and Nolan on the back. Carson, Kai, and Colin up front. Tampa Bay off that faceoff wins it all the way back into our zone. Picked up by your Hawks, sent forward. Colin Tennyson into the near corner. Tampa comes out with it. Tampa's got to do some pulling up to not be offsides there. Behind the net it goes. Nolan on the pickup. Tampa with a pick. There, big shot out. Oh, rebound shot goes just wide. Tampa able to keep. Shot high up off the glass. Bounces off the back of the net. Tampa's going to send it out to the point. Hawks trying to move it out. Can't get a solid stick on it. Oh, bouncing around. Branson able to get behind the net. Puck pops to Cole. Cole to Colin. Colin sends it up to Carson. Carson, he was passing it over to Kai. Misconnect. I don't know if that's a word. Larry able to hold. Sends it just wide of the net, short side. Chase Crawford. It's taken off the puck, pops back. Trace Taylor shot from the point. Christian battling in the near corner. Puck goes behind. Puck's trying to center that. It's Tyler Noble trying to get it out centered. Larry able to get it out. Oh, too far. Icing. Oh, nope, waved off. Tampa gets it. Christian Rivard on that far board. Tampa's going to move it through the neutral zone. They come in. Good body by Larry. Again, this feels like a fitness program. Tyler Noble up the near boards. Oh, nice little move to get it around Tampa. Goes too far off of his stick. Behind the net we go. Pops out Crawford, one-timer, up off the glass. Tampa moves it into neutral ice. Ooh, muffin. Crawford able to move it out off of that. Sends it cross ice. But it is going to be an icing. That's going to send it down in front of Branson. Jance Kenevin and Zach Tomashinsky and Steelman are your skaters. Shot towards Branson. He's going to save that, knock it towards the near boards. Picked up behind by Kenevin. He's going to send it around. Good work, gets it all the way over to Zach. Zach's able to find neutral ice, offsides. Looks like they were doing a delayed offsides there. Waited till they touched it. But that was offsides. 7:55 left on that clock, first period. Face off back to Rhett. Rhett clears the zone. tangled up in sticks. Hawk's able to move it forward. Tampa sends it right back out. Picked up by Ilya at our blue line. Set forward to Zach. Zach moves it forward. Jance taps it to Kenevin. Kenevin shot, glove, save. Wasn't clean, but it got a shot on net. We'll take it. Colin, Carson, Kai, Keating, and Cole. Tampa wins that face-off. They move it out into neutral ice. They're met with force as they try to enter in. Tennyson able to clear. Tampa picks it up at their blue line. Good pressure by Kai. Tampa looking to clear off of the boards. They do. It just squeaks over that line. Puck pops out. Brogus picks it up off the boards, moves it down the side. Picked up by Tampa. Good work by Nolan right there. Off the ref. Hawks able to clear. Tampa's got to hold up for the offsides. They do not get the call. Nolan at center ice. He's going to move it forward. Drop pass for Kai. Kai wasn't ready for that. We thought Nolan was taking the shot. Offsides. I'm not sure if they're doing delayed or if they're just trying to blow that whistle a little less tonight. Either way, 6:25 left in the first. Trace, Christian, and Tyler have hopped out, as well as Larry and Crawford, who picks it up. Sends it big cross ice to Tyler. Slips just off of Tyler's stick. Picked up by Larry. Larry tries to cross ice it, but Branson's going to get a cover on that one instead. Apologies for the angle. There is no good place to film in here, so in the corner we are. Nice. Tyler able to grab off the face-off. Moves it up. Tries to toe drag around. Gets caught up by too many blue jerseys. Hawks able to clear. Nope. Hawks not able to clear. Trace is going to reverse back and around. Hard off the boards. He sends it. Chase Crawford moves it over near boards. Rivard takes it up the far side. 5:27 left in the first. Christian and Trace battling in the back. Everybody went behind the net. Nobody was out front for the pass out. Good block by Larry. Crawford's still working on it. Tyler moves it almost out. There we go. Hawks move it out. No icing. Trace goes for a little Superman there, but that is a whistle. Tripping. As Trace almost trips again. The camera? We can if we can find a better spot for it. Yeah. Hawks are going to be one skater up for 2 minutes. We got 4:52 left in the period. Shot in from the point. Kenevin moves it behind, looking for Jance out front. No connection made. Hawks keep. Hawks keep again. Jance moves it to Zach. Zach goes to the backboards. Puck pops out, but Tampa's going to clear it. No icing called. Ilya and nice. Ilya ties up Kennevan able to grab. Zach moves it up to Kellen. Kellen's going to run. Kellen's shot deflected up into the glass. Ilya pinches in, tries to center it off the shins of Tampa. Rhett's going to pick it up in open ice. Moves it forward for Zach. Offsides. Halfway through their power play. 3:50 left in the first. Colin, Carson, Kai up front. They're going to send that all the way down. No icing call on that. Branson stops it. Nolan picks it up. Moves it up to Colin, who's going to get it tangled up in his skates. There he goes. There we go. Kai able to get it up to Carson. Carson with some space. Carson takes a shot in. Breakaway by Tampa. Good hustle back by Cole. Cole sends it up to Carson. Carson sends it up to Colin. Colin sitting at the blue line. Sends it back over to Cole. Cole shot! Cole got it! Nice movement for those boys. 12 seconds left in that power play. Cole gets your Hawks on the board for the first time today. It was first time tonight, I should say. We got 3:03 left in the first. Hawks up 1-0. Cole with a great shot in from the blue line. No change in skaters. Nolan tries to backhand that out. He's going to pick it up off the shot. Gets it up to Kai. Kai moves it forward. Kai's going to take it all the way behind. Colin able to hold along the near boards for a second, but taken off possession there. Nolan sends it around. Puck comes out. Colin off of that Tampa pass. Kai with a touch to Colin. Puck gets forced into the near corner. We got a net off way in the back here, which is fine by us right there. 2:09 left in one. Larry and Chase have popped out for your defensive pairing. Tyler Noble picks it up at the blue line. He's out there with Trace and Christian. Hawks move it to the front. Goalie save. Rebound shot. Christian still working it. Sends it around. Trace is going to try to get there near corner. He does. Support by Christian. Trace is playing without a stick. There he goes. Trace still battling. Christian can't get it out in front of the net. 1:25 on the clock. Nice keep by Trace. Sends it back behind. Tampa with the pickup. They're going to get that into open ice. Hawks. Trace again. Trace wants to stay up near that net. I'll take it. 1 minute left on the clock. Crawford with the pickup at center ice. Can't quite move it around. Tampa picks up. Branson with the easy cover. Looks like Tampa's drawing a little bit, trying to get at our kids, but they just skate on past. Rhett up the boards, looking for Zach. Neutral ice is found. Zach, Kellen, and Bryden still moving it forward. Big hit on Zach. He pops up. Good work there by Bryden. 18 seconds left on the clock. Rhett able to get the puck behind the net. Ilya sends it up and around. Kellen Jantz on the run. He's got 5 seconds. He's going to pass it over to Kenevin. Kenevin, it's shot. Nice. 1.8 on the clock. Bryden gets number 2 of the night. Beautiful pass by Kellen. Kellen moves it over. Bryden sends it home. We are going to end period 1 on a 2-goal high. Little shot of Branson. Goalies never get enough attention. And at the end of 1, Hawks are up 2. Second period looks like we're going to start with Colin, Carson, Kai, Rhett, and Ilya. Hopefully we get a couple goals on this end so you guys can see them up close and personal. Tampa clears. They're going to send it back in. Rhett chases it into the corner. Tampa blows a tire. Hawks lose it. Center lane. No bueno. There we go. Rhett not able to get it over that blue line. Ilya to the far corner, up off the boards. Hawks still not able to clear. Rhett to the corner. Tennyson off the boards. Neutral ice. There we go. Kai with good pressure on that far board. Kai gets it out front to Carson. Off of Carson's stick. Cover and whistle for Tampa. Five skater flip-flop. 12:10 left in the second. Tyler, Trace, Christian. We got Cole and Nolan in the back behind the net. Christian sends it, reverses it, back out to Cole. Zach on it, far circle. Tampa picks it up. They're going to move it down. Shot. Tampa gets it past Branson. 11:48 remaining in the second. Good breakout and breakaway by Tampa. Closes that gap. Trace headed to the near corner. Centering it for Christian. Christian gets a stick on it, but it goes just short side wide. Trying to jam it home. Goalie on his post. Tampa with a good breakout. Good defense there by Crawford. Trace Taylor moving it up. Looking for Tyler. Couldn't get it through the first time, and then Tyler was too far gone for that second try. Tyler's going to hold it up at the blue line. Tyler keeps. Tyler, off of the trip, gets it across the paint. But as soon as Tampa touches it, 45, 2 minutes for tripping. Good work by Tyler to keep the play moving. Zach, Kellen, Bryden, Ilya, and Rhett have all popped out. 10:55 left in the second. 2 minutes on the power play. Kellen catches it on his backhand. Held in by Zach. Sends it behind. Sent in by Cole. Sent in behind. Puck pops towards the center off of a skate from Tampa. Jantz corner. Stick ties it up. Tampa's going to send that down. Ilya's stick touches it, prevents it from being an icing. Ilya's going to pick it up behind. Ilya off the boards, finds Zach. Zach, big stretch pass to Kellen. Zach into the near corner. Drop pass for Kellen. Kellen gets it through all the sticks. Finds Bryden out front. Goalie cover. Almost halfway through the penalty. 1:06 left on that. One-man advantage for the Hawks. 10:01 on the clock for the second period. Colin, Carson, Kai, Cole, and Keating. Out to Colin. Colin looking for Nolan, far side. Nolan shot, deflected around. Puck still loose. Picked up behind by Kai. Tampa able to break all the way down. There we go. Picked up by Nolan. Nolan's going to keep going. Nolan gets another his backhand, trying to maneuver it around. Oh, look for Kai. Puck's going to die. Picked up by Carson. Oh, Carson misses on that pass. Shot in. Goalie save. Branson smothers that like a breakfast burrito, baby. 17 seconds left in the penalty. 19:12 left in the period. We're switching everybody out. Crawford, Larry, Tyler, Trace, and Christian. Tampa able to keep. Here we go. Hawks clear. Tampa sends it across the ice. Send it back in once they've got their men out. Full strength, Tampa. Tampa gets it back towards Branson. Branson stick, poke check, rebound. Great work, Branson. Noble loses a stick, regains control of it. Hawks move it forward. Trace Taylor on the move. Looking for Christian at the blue line. Offsides. .8:27 remaining in the period. Hawks are only up by 1. But the first 2 goals belong to them. Trace on the faceoff. Gets it into the offensive zone, but Tampa's going to control it. Tampa moves it out near side. Centering pass, doesn't find what it's looking for. Big shot in. Oh my gosh, Tampa thought that went in from our angle. It looked like it was good, but it went behind. Hawks going for a line change, so Tampa's going to regroup back behind the net. Nice keep by the Hawks. High up. Use that vertical space. Ilya's going to collect behind. 7:34 on the clock. Ilya's going to move it all the way forward. Shot in. Goalie save. Good work by Ilya. Moves it all the way down. Bryden on the face-off. Gets it back to Cole. Cole gets it behind to Zach. Tampa able to move it out to the far boards. Good work by Kellen there. Ties him up for just a second. No icing. D-to-D movement. Tampa keeps. Cole goes behind, but Tampa controls it. Hawks take it behind, send it around. Cole's going to get it in the near corner. Unable to clear on that. It gets sent back in. Jance on the far side. Takes just a beat too long and runs into shins. There we go. Hawks move it out. Whole lot of traffic in center there. Behind comes Kellen. Nice work by Kellen. Shot in by Kenovan. Tampa's going to clear. Picked up by Nolan. Sent right back out. Oh, there we go. Clean line change, no offsides. Hawks send it behind. Colin, Carson, Kai out front. Kai's going to pick up on the far board. Swaps out for Colin. Tampa's going to move it out. You got to hold and wait for everyone to clear. Now we're good. Shot towards the center. Goalie can't get control of it. To the corner it comes. Nice feet there by Chase. Oh, Chase was on the board. No icing called. Branson comes out to play it. Taken behind. Colin calling for it at the blue line. Second chance, gets it back in. Carson moves in. Carson looking for Colin. Finds a Tampa stick instead. Good hold. Shot in by Carson. Puck still loose. Sorry, shot in by Chase. Puck still loose. Carson tries to get there. Can't make it before the cover. 5:06 left in period 2. Trace on the face-off. Puck pops back. Brett can't quite get a stick on it. Tampa moves in. Lots of traffic keeps that shot from going off. Hawks battling on the near side, trying to clear. One more touch. A little bit of a retreat. There we go. Hawks move it forward. Trace. Oh, he was trying to pass that over to Christian. Got interrupted. Deflection off of our player. Sends it to the far corner. Picked up in the back by Ilya. Ilya to Christian, near side. Shot in on Branson. Save. Nice work off the boards. Trace moving forward. Holds up. Tyler gets it into the near corner. Tampa's going to send it all the way down. It is not going to be icing. Branson's got to touch it just to make sure. Keeps it out of his house. There we go. Hawks move it forward one more time. Got a Noble. Nice little touch pass to Trace, but Trace gets tied up. Can't make much of it. Tampa's going to clear. They're going to take it to the far boards. Picked up by your Hawks. And not moved out. Here we go. I think we got Cole on the run here. He's got Trace out front. Can't see around that blue Tampa sweater. 3:03 left on the clock. Tampa moves it in. Nice work by the Hawks to keep that shot from being a shot. Sent all the way down. Icing. Bryden worked hard to get there, but icing is the call. 2:51 left in period 2. Zach, Kellen, Bryden, Nolan, and Cole are your skaters. Puck sent over to the near board. It's near corner. There we go. Clear. Tampa's going to control it, moving into their zone. Callan trying to pick his pocket. Keeps it on the right side of the ice just for a minute. Tampa sends that all the way down. Cole offloads that puck. Pops out front. Nice stick. Great defense. Not an offsides. Callan Jantz. They're calling an offsides on that one. Just under 2 minutes left in the second. Hawks holding on to their 1-point lead. Carson on the faceoff wins it over to Kai. Tangled up in sweaters. Cross ice pass finds Colin. Brogus is going to pick it up. Bodies to defend first. Colin pick up along the near boards, gets it into the corner. Far boards, my bad. Tampa with a good breakout there. Larry takes an extra hit to the head, no whistle. Colin on the blue line. Tampa there to thwart that. 1:15 on the clock. Tampa picks up behind. Sends it along the board. Crawford. Oh, whiff on the centering pass. Hate when that happens. Crawford again. Gets it over to Kai. Kai to Colin. Colin gets it to Kai. Colin's got Carson out front. He goes, oh, for the shot, and it goes off the crossbar. Bugger. Kai with a good back check keeps his man wide. Tampa's going to clear it for us. Kai with a big hit. Takes Tampa into the boards. Just under 30 seconds left on that clock, second period. Hawks looking to extend their lead here. Be nice to go into the third with a little bit more of a gap. Christian, Trace, and Tyler. Backline is Rhett and Ilya. Into the O zone it goes. Tampa sends it down. No icing picked up by Ilya. Sends it to the corner. Christian's going to reverse directions. As long as we can stay in control of it. I should not say those things out loud. That is where we will leave period 2. Sorry. Branson with style back into his paint. Christian, Tyler, and Trace up front. Ilya and Rhett on the D line. Ilya able to get it. Oh, off the boards. Weird. It bounces back in. Trace with the pickup. Christian back to Trace. Trace over to Tyler. Tyler's going to move in. Ilya shot towards the net, deflected around. Tampa sends it over. Rhett's going to grab it at the red line. Keep Tampa off of it. Nice. Hawks control it in the center. Tyler. Centering shot, cover, whistle. Hawks are going for a line change anyway. Not quite 1 minute into our third period. Kellen, Bryden, and Zach. Cole and Nolan. Nolan able to keep. Keeps it again, sends it towards the center, bouncing around a little bit. Hawks unable to get a clean stick on it. Tampa's going to move it forward. Nice. Nolan able to get them off of it right in the circles. Gets it over to Zach. Zach sends it all the way over to Kellen in the far corner. Tampa's going to gain control of it and move it out. Shot goes wide. Cole trying to move it up the far boards over there. Tampa keeping it in. Cole sends it behind. Nolan and Kellen all trying to move it out. Behind again. Hawks just cannot find the exit. Here we go. Nolan moves it out, jumps over Kellen's stick. Tampa moves it back in. Good work by your Hawks there. Defense all around. Oh, Carson tries to go off of the boards, doesn't quite make it, but Kai is going to move it over. Falling pass to Carson. Carson moves in. Carson gets to Colin. Colin shot. Goes behind. Nice pinch in by Larry. Larry's keeping. Colin, cross-ice pass. Chase shot towards the center. Saved. 10:04 left in period number 3. The shots from the point have gone well for us. Goalie's not always expecting it, so let's keep those. I like those. Do more of those. Carson on the face-off gets it to the far corner. Colin sends it back around. Picked up by Larry. Larry sends it behind. Colin battling against the boards. Larry again sends it back, finds Kai. Kai gets tangled up in a bunch of blue sweaters. Shot towards Branson. Gloves it away. Chase with the pickup. Nice. Carson tangled up with somebody else, gives Chase an out. Chase moves it forward. Goes for the shot. Goalie save. Rebound near side. Tampa moves it all the way in. Branson's going to cover and get the whistle. 9:03 left in the third. Trace Tyler Christian. Rhett on the puck with Ilya. Tyler to Trace. Trace unable to get it out. Ilya in the back. Hawk's able to clear. Flying Hawk there. Trace pops right back up. A little bouncy ball. Rhett. There we go. Able to move it out. Picked up by Trace. Trace moves it forward. Christian moves it back to Trace. Trace looking for Tyler. Did not connect. Out front is Christian. Christian gets it to Tyler, or to Trace. Scramble in the front. Puck still out. Shot towards the net. No go. Hawks keep. Good work by Ilya. Ilya again. Nope. Hawks pull it out. I appreciate the